Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Whiskey Wednesday. Whiskey Wednesday. My favorite day. We're going to open a beast of a bottle because we are still celebrating San Diego State making the Final Four. This video will be on a Wednesday for Whiskey Wednesday, but it is currently Sunday. A little look behind the curtain, right? This is Stagg, formerly Stagg Jr. This is 131 proof. Are we ready for this? Probably not. I've been searching for a bottle of this for the last year since I started getting into whiskey. Someone had mentioned to me that this was an amazing bottle. We're not going to be able to open this. They had said it was an amazing bottle, so I've been on the hunt for one. It's a twice a year release. It's from Buffalo Trace. I'm a Buffalo Trace guy. And typical MSRP on this. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, come on, man. That thing broke. It's always fun, like, breaking the seal on these crazy bottles. And I just say this is crazy because it took a year to find one of these. Typical MSRP on these are, I think, $75 or $80. Most places around here sell this for $350. Thankfully, I did not pay that for this. I got this from a friend. I did not pay MSRP, but I also did not pay $350, thankfully. So let's do it. Why not? Smells good. So yeah, this is batch 18, I think. They never, from all the reading I did, all the batches were just by like the proof. So I think now though, since it used to be called Stagg Junior, now it's just called Stagg. Since they took the junior away, they're now putting little batch numbers, I think, on the bottles. So this one is 18, I think 19 says B22 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so this is basically, it was like the younger version of George T. Stagg, which is, I think this is the same whiskey as George T. Stagg. That whiskey's aged like 15 to 19 years. This one, from everything that I've read and heard, is 8 to 9 years. So I don't know if we're ready for 131 proof, but you might as well find out, right? Fuck around and find out. That's what they say. This smells intense. But you know what's crazy is it does not like singe my nostrils. It doesn't smell super fusel. There is so much like brown sugar and vanilla and like it's like a dark fruit, like it's almost like plums. It could be, maybe it's like apple skin. It's crazy. This nose it's super intense. It's caramely. It almost has like that boozy kind of candy bar thing. Smells good. I mean, 131 proof, this is probably gonna like just crush my mouth and burn my chest right now. But I'm here for it, so let's see. It's intense. It is ridiculously flavorful though. Wow. I mean, I feel like the finish is just starting and it's just still like, it's like still, when you eat something spicy and like that heat like builds up, it is still going. You definitely get every bit of the 131 proof for sure. It is warm on your tongue. It is warm on the roof of your mouth. It's warm on the side of your tongue. And it is definitely warm in my chest. But there is so much like charred brown sugar, vanilla, molasses, like deep, like dark fruit. Maybe that's cherry that I'm tasting. Man, that is intense. Do we take another sip? My mouth is still warm. It's like caramely. The flavors on this are so intense. Yeah, caramely, molasses, brown sugar, vanilla, good amount of oak. It's pretty dry on my tongue. It's either that or it's just like the proof that's just like taking all the saliva out of my mouth. And it just hugs you in your chest and it does not stop. This is not as intense as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting this to be like breathing fire. The finish on this is crazy. Like the entire time I've been talking, since those 2 sips that I've taken, like it's still, you taste everything on your palate still. It's almost got this cool sweet like cake frosting thing. This is delicious, but it's no joke. It is warm and it just doesn't quit. Crazy. It's one of those things, like someone, when I first got into whiskey, they're like, oh yeah, find a bottle of Stagg. Like you can get a Total Wine or you can get it, you know, in a lottery. If I would have tried drinking this when I first started drinking whiskey, there's not a chance I'd have been able to handle this. No way. I have upped, like I talked about it in a video a couple weeks ago. I've been drinking higher proof whiskeys just because it's amazing the flavors that you get out of them. But this for me could not be something that I come home every day and sip on. This could be one of those like special occasion whiskeys. I mean, we're celebrating, you know, the Aztecs going to the Final Four, but it is just oily, full mouthfeel, chewy. It's good. It's really, really good. So is this $300 to $350 good? No. I don't, me personally, I don't think spending that much money on a bottle of whiskey is ever worth it. But it's, you know, you guys want to spend your money on that? Go ahead and do it. Like, I wouldn't be upset if somebody spent $350 on this, because you get multiple pours out of it. You could hang on to it for a long time. It's something you could share with your friends. But yeah, if this is something you can find at MSRP, 75 bucks, I think is what it is, even $80 all day long. If I walked into a store right now and they had these on the shelf for 80 bucks, I would probably buy a couple of them if they let me. I don't think you'd be able to do that, but there's just so much vanilla and dark fruit, and it's just desserty. Like it does. It has like this butterscotch, like, what's the is it buttercream that they put like on cupcakes and in cakes? It's like that. So good. So I'm glad I have a bottle of this. This for sure will last me a long, long time. Just like I said, this isn't something I could come home and sip on every day. It is delicious though. It is intense. I wish I had some water to put into it. I don't have any water with me. I probably should have brought some, but maybe I'll throw a few drops of water after I'm done recording this and just kind of see if it takes a little bit of that like heat away, because that heat is there. You can't hide 131 proof. You just can't. It's fucking 65% alcohol. It's crazy. So yeah, if you can find this at MSRP or just a tick above that, I would say if you're a proof hound and you like high proof whiskeys, this is something that you'd want. I would love now to try somehow the George T. Stagg bottle. I mean, it would have to be something where I went somewhere and like they had, you know, pours of it available at a decent price. There's no way, because around here, all of the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection bottles in Southern California, if you go to a liquor store, they're between $1,500 and $2,500. So that shit ain't happening ever. So another Whiskey Wednesday in the books. This is fantastic. Really, really enjoy it. So you guys fans of this one? Let's talk about it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.